Hey my Legion, how y'all doing today? I'm here today to do another franchise video, and this is for the Gremlins franchise, and it was suggested to me by Alyssa Azulay on YouTube about a week or so back. I wanted to do the Halloween one first last week, and now I'm doing Gremlins. And some people are saying, well, it's just two movies, but it was a big influencer in a lot of the other monster, like 80s horror monster comedies type things, like especially Critters, Ghoulies, and then to a lesser extent Roger Corman's Munchies, and then to a much lesser extent Hobgoblins. I hated Hobgoblins. Hobgoblins really sucked. All the other was good. I don't really want to include like stuff like Puppet Master and stuff because I don't consider those monsters. Those are puppets. Or like Prehistorical. Those are like little dinosaurs. But I mean, Charles Band, who did Ghoulies, also did like Hideous. I consider that to be like, that was only one movie, but it was a big influencer, and also was one of the main movies that helped bring about the PG-13 rating, the first Gremlins, because I know Steven Spielberg's Indiana Jones and Temple of Doom, and also Gremlins. A lot of parents and stuff and some critics were surprised by the level of violence for a PG-rated movie and gore. I mean, not really gory, but you know what I mean, for back then. And they said there needs to be a new rating imposed. And finally, Dreamscape came out in 1984, like a little while after Gremlins. But Gremlins did influence the PG-13, and along with like movies like Poltergeist and stuff like that. Well, anyways, Gremlins came out around the holiday season and the wintertime, and it was a huge monster hit. And the one thing was they showed the one thing was they didn't have a reveal of what the creatures looked like, either Gizmo or the Gremlins back then. And it was like a very neat movie with the one kid buying Gizmo, and then it was 3 rules: you can't expose the bright light, or you can't feed it after midnight, or you can't get it wet. And of course, throughout the course of time, all that happens, and then Gizmo gives birth to all these gremlins and stuff like that, and then they take the whole town over. It's a very entertaining film. Like I said, the violence. It didn't bug me. The kids and stuff like that, but it bothered a lot of parents who thought it was a family-friendly movie. It's PG. There she is. There's Maggie. That's why I filmed here. The last time I didn't get Maggie. I think that's pretty funny. Maggie. Anyways, the one difference between the first one and the second one, the first one had more of like a warmer holiday film type theme, And it was weird because Penny Holiday, who played Flo, had a big role in there, but she played a crotchety old woman because on Al she always played like the sexy old woman, even though she was old back then. Wow, she was an older lady. Not old. But she played like the crotchety old lady in Gremlins. And then it was cool because Dick Miller, and then, had that line that said, it's a gremlin. But it's a very entertaining film. I really enjoyed the movie. And then, like I said, it was a monster hit, and I give that full on 10 out of 10. A great film and very influential along with all the other monster films. And then years later, 89 or 90, I was still in Germany at the time. It was weird because it came out. I just saw a commercial for the ad for Gremlins 2, the new batch. And it was weird. I didn't hear that many ads about it. I wonder why, because at the time when it came out, I was in Germany. And in Germany, unless it's on Entertainment Tonight, they don't have very many ads for movies and stuff. We had AFN. They had like a little thing called Real Time, which was like a 5 or 10 minute show that aired once a week and had like 4 or 5 movie trailers. They had movie trailers for some movies, but I don't remember seeing Gremlins 2, the new batch. But that was such a long time ago. I don't remember all. And so I was in Fort Bragg, North Carolina, and it played at the theater. I was like, oh, Gremlins 2 new batch? I didn't know that was out. I'm going to go see that. And actually, in a lot of ways, I like that better than the first one. But it's two completely different movies because this one takes place in a high rise and it's really cold. I mean, where the other one's kind of warm and inviting, this one's really cold and like industrial looking, and it takes place in a high rise and like a Trump Towers type thing, and Christopher Lee's in it, which really helps the movie out. And they even have like one of the talking gremlins is and the voice is by Tony Randall from The Odd Couple, played Felix. And it was really cool. Definitely different approach. And there was a scene in the movie where the Gremlins take over the movie theater, the movie, and tear it up. And then Hulk Hogan comes out to save the day. Now, for the VHS release, this is way before. Where's Maggie go? Oh, way before DVD. They had like a special VHS version where they take over the TV and they flip channels and stuff like that. It's pretty cool, but a lot of times the movie footage was lost. But I think it's on YouTube. But you look up Gremlins 2 Hulk Hogan, and it's pretty cool. And it's very entertaining. I mean, like I said, I liked it better than the first film. But I mean, they're both great films. I would give that 10 stars. I mean, I give it a 10 out of 10 also. Even in that the movie, the video hound guide I have, they have like Gremlins 3 stars and Gremlins 2 the new batch 3.5. Like I said, I really liked Gremlins 2 much better, even though you don't hear about it as much, except for that thing about the Gremlins taking over. You hear about the first Gremlins more because it's a real classic. So there you have it, my complete thoughts, history and review on Gremlins, on the Gremlins franchise. I wanted to thank Alyssa Azulay for giving me the suggestion to do this. Like I said, it's an easier one. It's only 2 movies, but Gremlins was so influential. And then much later, and then right away you saw like Ghoulies and Critters and stuff like that, and those other things. I should probably do like things about them too eventually. So, till next time, bye. Please take care of my legion. And the short one, 7 minutes 20 seconds.